Hello chaps, day 43, and I think I'll play this one through fully to show you what's going on. Well, the Highmen moved to attack me here, and as you can see, they didn't actually bring much with them. So we can kill these two troops and recapture that town, but we can't do much more there. We wouldn't be able to catch these guys. A more interesting idea would be killing these Highmen. Although heal might make them unpredictably powerful, I'm not quite sure how they work. We can't get these people there in time. Can these guys move through the forest? They wouldn't have enough movement points to get onto the boat afterwards. We do have an executioner that we can move into battle using the boat. But we would have to fight these 6 archers. So we would have, if we take this battle, we would have... Oh, do they even reach it? If they don't reach it, there's no battle at all. So we could reach this with 7 troops plus 4, which would be 11, including a 3rd level unit. Now, assuming we lose an equal number of troops in this battle, which is likely because we have penguins, we might get cleared out by these 3 Highmen cavalry afterwards. And I don't want that to happen because it's not worth it to lose this very valuable Highman Dark Elf cavalry in such a mediocre battle over mere archers. So I probably won't attack those guys. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack here. It's the safe option. It's the simple option. Now, over here, even though we didn't have battering rams nearby, Mimo smelled the coffee anyway, and he fled. Well, he sort of fled. He didn't fully flee. He only fled here. I'm still thinking about when do I first use my leader in a fight, and I still haven't actually reached a conclusion about that. I also don't know what Mimo's leader is doing over here, or what his army's doing, because he's only sent scouts here, which is very irritating in fact. Well, I suppose the first thing we should do is check if they're coming down here. I should never have moved those troops that were watching the cave entrances. You know what, let's just move the really peripheral, unimportant scouts first, while I think about what I'm doing. Down here, they obviously want to fight. They can probably win a fight too, because this guy's fairly strong. Oh well. What if I retreated though? Maybe this is... No, I need this town. I need to keep this town because it's too expensive. I'm seriously running out of money in my empire, so I can't afford to retreat here. In fact, if all of these troops of mine died here, I'm not going to suffer any strategic consequences from an AI, I'm sure, so it would be fine to lose them all. They're costing me a lot of money. So let's bring all those troops forward and try to defend that bridge. I probably can, actually. Somewhere we're spending money that we can't afford, so let's check. Oh, we're actually not spending money, so that's the thing. Barely training anything. We're running on empty, let's put it that way. So over here, the Highmen have a little advanced party. And we don't need to worry about them because we have these troops going up. So let's just move these guys forward. Yeah, I want to try and attack the Highmen in 2 places, otherwise they'll just have an easy time, I think. I can't just roll over for them. We are going to fight the Highmen. Over here, the orcs seem to have stopped advancing, and they... Are they anticipating an attack by me from this cavern? Well, first things first. Do Dark Elves have dark vision? They do, although it's called night vision. How charming. First things first. Let's not... You know what? We can actually move a guy there. Oh, but he won't reach the water in time, so... I would have used him because then I can scout safely. Let's just move this guy here. Just to be on the safe side that we're not about to get dumpstered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're not going to attack me next turn. They can't reach that city. So we are safe to continue with our storming of this. We do have elephants, don't we? Yeah. So it's finally time. We're going to storm this city. Let's not be overcomplicated about it. Let's just do it. And let's hope that we lose no one. We lose no one and we get a nice little medal on our Dark Elf Archer. And there's the whole Orc army behind them, so that's terrible. I think. Can we actually retreat back down the cave? That would be hilarious. Are these guys all dead, or can we defend this town? You know what? First off, I can capture that town with this eagle. Oh, we have another eagle ready to summon. I wonder what I should do. Well, for one thing, I should have scouted with this eagle first before doing anything, and I completely failed on that regard, so it's never... Oh, hello! You only have 2 stacks there, you know. You only have 2 stacks. It's a trap! We've actually trapped Mimo on this peninsula. And we never intended to, so I feel very clever now. We've actually trapped Mimo. Am I a genius? No, I'm not, because if I was a genius, I wouldn't have my finances in such a categorically game-losing 10 gold pieces in the bank and 100 income. It's pathetic. We do need to summon another eagle, though, so... Hopefully Mime doesn't realise from all of these eagles mysteriously popping out of nowhere. Hopefully he won't realise that I have my wizard concealed in the vicinity. He probably won't, because a wizard is fast and so is a great eagle, so he could just be hanging back here for all he knows. Where can we put him that's safe now? We don't want him to die. He probably won't die. Can we attack these guys? He wouldn't have fucked up that badly. We can't attack with both stacks, which is what we would need. Yeah, see, we can only attack with 1 stack at a time. Which is kind of tempting, but it would just be horrible. Let's put it that way. It would be horrible. You know what would be nice? It would be nice if I could... It would be nice if I had goddamn elephants. What can we do with this bird here? Can we capture this mine? It would be really nice to capture the mine. Well, firstly, let's move there. If we capture this, he's not going to let me capture that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so if we capture the mine, then we'll be standing next to it next turn. And that means we'll die, because they'll attack it, and then we'll be called in to defend it, and the eagle will be slain. Assuming they actually have any archers here, which they probably don't. Do I want to risk it? Actually, yes I do, because I'm so short on money. I really need money. And 1, 12, 16, 20, 24... Yeah, they can't attack this mine here unless they have a bunch of weird shit lying around. A little bit more income. Every little helps when you're this far behind. We really need more money. Was he training archers? Oh, look at this, Mimo. How kind of you to donate a little troop production to me. We can cancel that and get some money from it. That's nice for 2 reasons. We get the money, but we also learn from that Mimo wasn't expecting the attack, which is very nice to know. And you know what? For so long, I've been going on about defending this town. as the vital beachhead, the vital area that must be protected. But because of this, because of these troops, these two troops by themselves, might actually be enough to persuade me to move some of this stack down and away. Oh my god, I didn't leave an elephant behind. I'm such a dipshit. I'm actually so dumb. Why didn't I need more elephants. I need more elephants. There is an elephant there, so I should shut up and stop whining, quite frankly. Let's see, we need to have one, two, so we have an elephant, they have an elephant. They have an archer, so we need two archers. There's one lizardman archer. Can he actually reach it in time? He can. Let's see if we can get some more. Let's just send these guys over, I think. And that should be enough. Maybe Mimo's hero will turn up there tomorrow. Because I don't know where Mimo's hero is. He's probably lurking right here. Wait, I don't know. I actually have no clue at all. Why didn't I... Elephants, please! Please just kill Mimo. Mimo, I'm begging you, just kill this guy. He's such a waste of space. Seriously. Kill him. Actually don't, because you'll get experience from it. If you're already quite a formidable hero. I wonder if he's cast Warp Party. I need to be very aware of that possibility. Anyway, now that we suddenly feel really strong. Oh yeah, let's try and trap the whole Orc army. Do we need to move these troops to trap the whole Orc army? Or do we move them down here? See, I could move these troops down this road, but that would do two things. Firstly, they're not actually 3 full stacks, so they might get outnumbered and attacked if I do that. Secondly, I just need to complete this encirclement and not let him reinforce or whatever. Although I know one thing, when he sees that I have all these troops here coming up from the cave, he's going to react by invading down this cave. I only have 5 troops there, which is pathetic. And I need to send all of these troops up here to destroy Mimo's army. So, honestly, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. But that's okay. Another thing is that sooner or later Bookworm's main force is going to show up. Those 3 cavalry are quite scary in their own right, but you know, the hero is going to show up at some point. We don't want to be surprised when that happens. So I kind of want to reverse the direction these guys are traveling. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I'm pretty sure that Mimo's hero cannot single-handedly kill an entire double stack of archers. And he is going to bring... Did he have a 3rd stack over here? Because he could totally kill these guys if he had a 3rd stack. Let's suppose that he and a whole stack of orc archers are standing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so they can't reach this stack of... Feeling really indecisive right now. I think we'll go easy. It's tempting to try and close the trap as quickly as possible, but I think I'll just play it safe and keep these guys here until we capture this town next turn. Then we can see what's going on. And for all I know, Mimo's hero is actually on a boat. Now, so I'm just going to refuse to move these guys an inch, and I'm just going to... What's the quickest route to this town? So for these guys, the quickest route is this way. But if I do that, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then I have a risk of being attacked by 3 2 archers and an elephant the next turn. Fight successfully. Also, they might have more troops up here, which is something I should actually scout instead of being totally complacent about it. They have enough wall crushing units to not worry too much. I think I'm just gonna move everyone through here. We can't reach the town quickly enough to defend it next turn, but we can just be ready to recapture it, which is fine. That's all we really need. Actually running low on elephants. Need to keep spamming them. So this is 8 troops that they also won't see until they capture the town, so... Yeah, they don't see these from there. This is how far their vision extends. So this will have to do there. Over here, we definitely want to take a fight of some kind. We already made our mind up to not attack these 3 troops because it's just too dangerous. They might have their heroes here. I'd have to get through these 6 archers without taking serious casualties first. These guys can't reach it in time. Let's just not do that. Now, this boat's just lying around. What can we do with this boat to be useful? There's only one thing we can do with it to be useful, which is give this cavalryman a slight shortcut. Can he actually reach the battle? I'm not sure if I even want to use him in the battle. It's nice that they don't know I have an executioner yet. I might want to just keep that a secret for now. Also, although you never know if they have they could have 2 Frost Witches hiding here, but they don't have Frostling troops, and the Frostlings don't like them, so that's bullshit. Oh no, did I get... for a moment I thought this archer would kill that ram before they could get inside the town. But it's all good. Oh, my poor voice. I hate hay fever, I'm so sick of it. 1, 2, 3, 4... I'm wondering where I can put this executioner without them seeing it. So I can just put him in this town and they won't see it. That's fine. Next, very important that we need to just go to town. We need to go to town on this particular area and just move everyone up here. And I have 4 stacks. The unholy number, the bad number of stacks to have. Because they can't all defend each other like 3 stacks can. Which means I have 1 stack that's just a bunch of doofuses. The odd ones out. Let's just move them there. God, this is going to be laborious if I do it like this the whole way. We're just moving the human archers out of the centre to the sidelines so that the best troops will partake in any battle that happens to either side, which I don't think will happen. Now, I'm fairly certain that the Orcs do not have any trucing. They do have 3 archers there. I might as well move there just to get the extra bit of vision up there. Oh, and I'm moving slowly like this in case I run into a concealed unit. Or run past a concealed troop in the forest. It's very unlikely, but there's no reason to take chances by being hasty. Now, this town doesn't matter. I do not need to defend this town. I don't really want to lose it either, though. You You know what I would do as the orcs? If I saw this happen, this big army here? Well, I wouldn't fight it because I know that I can't. So these guys would move back up here. Which means that at some point, I'm going to have to move these guys away to deal with them and contain them. Yeah, so you can't go through this way, so his new agenda is to break out either this way or this way. Or underground into this town, and probably raise this town as he goes past it. Ugh. The plot thickens. I haven't really outwitted or beaten Mimo at all, because these guys were just a little bit too far back for me to reach them that turn. Should we send them a... Let's donate a... What if we actually just donate an elephant from this army to this army down here? Why did it take me so long to think of that? Am I actually mentally disabled or what? So yeah, this is my new army of the south. Bonus points for being able to reinforce this area depending on what happens. Why did it take me so long to decide to do that? I think there's something wrong with me. Struggling so much for gold. Please kill some of my troops, Mr. AI. You know what? We have to capture this town, this mine. Can we actually capture it and still have enough? So if we capture it, we won't be able to move away from it again. So we actually can't do that. But we will next time. Why am I moving an elephant north? That seems irrational. Let's just keep him in the garrison. It's so hot here, the weather is so hot, I don't like it at all. Now, the Highmen are obviously going to put on far more pressure than they have this turn. We're obviously only seeing the very, very beginnings of their assault, and this is an important town to defend because it's training executioners. So we're going to move our troops back up north. And I think that's about it for this turn. I deliberated probably far longer than I really needed to. I've probably positioned some of my troops a bit badly, but whatever. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Frostings don't even see that all my troops are here. They're just assuming that they are. I've had enough of this farce. I'm going to send them all along this road. I need them on this road. I need them to come and try and encircle the orcs. Although I just moved these troops north because I'm a fucking idiot. What am I thinking? I mean, Mimo doesn't know that I moved them there, but even so, what am I thinking? I'm probably going to have to move them south again now. This is a really long choke point though, so maybe Mimo won't take that route at all. This is interesting. What's Mimo going to do? I think he's trapped. I think he's trapped. Also, we have a little bit of spare gold. Do we want to spend it? No, because next turn we have a Dark Elf Executioner to train. And we better make sure that we have enough gold to begin production. Which means cancelling all of our troop training, apart from... Where's Glorfindel? We need to train troops in Glorfindel. That's about the only place we need to train... that we really need to train troops. Why are you producing an archer? We don't need you to produce an archer. very least, don't loop it. Azrax, producing another elephant, no doubt. I know I keep saying I need to produce more elephants, but they are expensive. So let's give that a rest. This place, bit expensive. Huh, it's funny how when you stop spamming troops mindlessly, you suddenly have money left over. It's a very interesting feature of this game. So yeah, that's about it. We'll definitely have enough money now. We already do. Well, day 43 is complete.